friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela the Traveling Crafter, and today we're gonna have a little fun, and I hope you join in. It's going to be very easy. You only need a few supplies, definitely some scissors, some magazines, and some glue. And there's one other item that you might have in your stash, but if you don't, we've got a solution for that. So let's talk a little bit about how this all started. I was getting ready for Masterboard Madness, and I have this big book that I stick all my masterboards in. These were from an old one. And as I was going through this, I found this. Why? I'm not sure why I had it in with my masterboards, but it's fine. This is, now this has been at least 3 years ago, I did a video, and it's titled, I believe, Inchies and Twinchies, oh my. Showed a few things on how to create Twinchies and Inchies and how to use them and how I was using them. For example, these were all photos that I took, and then I printed them out and then used these. These, some are from magazines, some are from book page, and I just showed how to make the grid and all of that good stuff. So if you are interested in that, go check that video out. Now, are we going to be making some Inchies and Twinchies? Well, sort of today. I want to show you what we are going to do. I just love these. I need to do something with these, but I think they look so pretty this way. I haven't cut them up yet. And then I had printed out, or I had created a bunch of words. And yeah, see, this was probably more than 3 years ago, because it's still by To Restore You, which is the brand name I used for my classes that online classes that I did. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to use these two books. Now, this one, I don't have a lot of books, magazines. I don't have a lot of magazines that are newer, like modern magazines. But what I do have, I've used over and over and over again. So we're going to use this one, which I've used a lot. I also have the Old World Design Society. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. I must have pulled these out to maybe use. Well, we'll put these aside. And we may use this one as well. So once you have your magazine, oh, this will be nice. Once you have your magazine, you're just going to kind of go through it. Now, hello, this one, we don't even have to do anything. These are already, I didn't even know this was in here. All right, let's just pull this one out. We're just going to pull a few pages out. It looks like I have some over here already, but we're just looking at things that might fit in that square space. Why not? We could use this quilt. Now, bear with me. This is just the first step. I'm not going to take a ton out. Oh, there was something in here that I saw, though, that I thought was really cool. I won't use it today, but I did want to show you if I come upon it. Did I pull that one out with the writing on it? Yes. Okay. My gosh. I wonder if my mom still has our silhouettes. This, isn't this cool? And then this one, I see potential. I don't know that there's a whole lot more in this one I thought we could use. Great display ideas for this. Okay, that's fine with that one. Stay with me because I need to recap some announcements that recently happened. Okay, here's some things that I pulled out before. Here's what happened was I was making these for myself, and I was like, I need to hop on here and do some videos, and I'll show you. That goes over there. Those in just a minute. But let's flip through here and see if we see anything that might be an addition. Oh my gosh. I don't know that we'll use this for today, but I'm cutting it out because that is too fresh. We're just going to cut all 3 of these out. Oh my gosh, that baby lamb is so patient to have a little neck of flowers wrapped around it, isn't it? All right, so let's see. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. This would be something I would totally be my jam for a little party. This one might work. Sure. Oh my gosh, I want a pink hose for my yard. That's adorbs. Okay, let's see what else I had. And if we need to, we can come back to this magazine. But this, what I want to show you, this is just kind of a quick little recap of how you can use your Inchies. And these are my templates for the Inchies and Twinchies. If you had a negative slide and you pop the center out, you could use that too, but I made mine. But that would be really cute, wouldn't it? Speaking of sick, I don't know. I think he's actually really sick, but that would be cute. That would be cute. And you just kind of have to look like, what would that look like? Those would be cute to use by themselves, but not there. So let's just get a couple. my allergies have been really kicking my booty. See, that would be cute. Well, let's just pull this one out and we'll just use this one. All right. Now, what you would do is you could just go around this and cut it out. Or you could, if you wanted, just simply trace around it. And if you don't have the supply I'm about to show you, you can just use, if you have some decorative scissors of some kind, you could use those. Are you going, okay, Angela, show me what we're making here, lady. I'm gonna. And technically, if you want this to be all the same way around it, you gotta, because this is a decorative pair of scissors, you're supposed to do it in the same direction. I usually don't care. All right, so we'll put that up there for right now. But what, so that's how you can make them using these templates. We probably won't use these too much because what I want to do instead, I recently found these two stamps, and I don't know that I'm going to love them because they are a little harder and I like to see what I'm putting in here. But this is 15th, 16th. Jeez. So almost an inch. And this is 1 1/4. So these punches kind of do a little deckled edge / stamp kind of image. So what I was doing is, like, for example, let me move this out for a minute of the way. This was a tiny little piece. It was things that were on a dresser, and then this one. And this was the top of this mason jar. So I cut that out, and then I just turned it into a little stamp. Oh, I was going to get... Well, I did not do that, but I was going to get out my postage stamps because I thought, or postage, yeah, my postage stamps, because I thought it would be cute. But well, that's okay. We can just focus on here. And then this one was part of somewhere in here. Maybe over here, yeah. That was part of that mirror. So just those itty-bitty pieces can turn something so simple into something just so beautiful. So there's 2 of them. I don't remember how far I got before I was like, oh, I need to do this on camera. And then I went away from it for a couple days. And there you have it. Okay, so here's a couple that I've got. And these are the only 2 apparently that I did. But before going to get all my stuff together to do this, I did punch out and test. Like, this was a chair. It's just a green background. So I think these are all bigger. There's some old antique paper, some book page, some map. And I think are these all the same size? Did I not do any little ones? I guess not. So we'll just use these as our bases. This might be a much quicker video than I thought because I didn't get my stamps out, but that's okay. All right, so we got those 2. Let's just punch a few more out. And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to make it real simple. We're just going to because I need to be able to get my punch in there. So we're going to use this smaller punch for right now. And we're going to see if I put this little bouquet that's in her hands, if I can get this. Yes, I can without her hands. So this is what I'm saying is it's a little more difficult because I better stand up. Nope, there's her hand. Dang it. There we go. And then we'll just, well, there we go. There's a little one. Now this one, I wonder if we can use this bigger punch and get most of this. Oh yeah, that looks cute. Guess we could use that for a base. The one thing I don't like is that these do get stuck in here. See how they get stuck in there a little bit? Oh, we'll use that for a base too. And you just keep looking through and finding. I mean, heck, we could do a little piece of brick. That's a great background. You know, you guys are smart. You get it. Okay. Let's use, see if we can use, can we get this Afghan as a pretty much background? Done. Could even use that heart. So this is great to just do backgrounds with. How about some of this blue? And of course, you just rip it. I mean, cut your paper down to size if you need to. But you guys, oh, I like that too. Let's see if we can get a little one out of this. And it still kind of looks like a bed. I'm going to pass on that one. But I can get another one of those. So holding this down and before I take it away works pretty good. Ooh, look at this chenille. I wonder what that would look like in here. I'm just going to pull this off. And those kitty cats, that looks like Izzy Cat. Doesn't it? It's pretty. There we go. All right, we can, this I also thought would be neat as a background. There's just a great big one. And that's all you guys are going to do. You're just going to kind of take your magazines and you can do this with circles, with anything. I just thought it would be kind of the postage slot size would be kind of fun. I wonder if I can get oh, I just ripped it. Shoot. And I'm not being careful about this, but what I was thinking is it would be kind of fun just to get just going to do it because that might be kind of a fun focal point. All right, now let's use the little one because that's going to be where we're getting most of our focal points for this. So I'm assuming I was going to use these flowers, but I want to show you too the difference here. So here, this might be better than just using this small punch that only gets us, you know, that much, right? So instead, maybe with this one, we just draw around it, cut it out in a minute, okay? Let's see. Not loving any of those. This one I think would be fun. I want to do some little ones, so let's do that fit. And all you're going to do is just trim it off so you can get your punch in there if you got a punch like mine. And it'd be nice. I mean, I thrifted mine, so beggars can't be choosers, right? But, you know, if I had a little bigger one, gosh, that violet would be cute too. Let's do this. Just so I have it for later, because I'll do some big ones. Because definitely these little cutie patooties are going to have to get used somehow. All right, let's just... That's not straight. There we go. We can use that one too. Put those over there. Now let's see if I can get another punch out of this little lilac. Barely. But it's already cut on that side, so it won't. Let's see what happens. Did it. All right. I may be able to pause you and go get those stamps. I think I can. All right, so let's just we'll take these as background because this is really pretty handwritten font. Oh my gosh, that makes it super fun. Let's just rip this top off. From the curator's desk. Now, let me just make note. I want to cut out this and probably that. Oh, I kind of like this too for the fashion side of things. But I think we're okay if we just print a bunch of these. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Sorry that's so loud. There you go. You get the drift. Let me just get these three off of here so I don't accidentally cut them if I want to use more. And I will save the rest of this because it's great to use for this kind of project. And I'm going to just cut this sort of so it's about the same size because I think like those three could make something. I didn't get that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So there's those. And this we can make some little ones too. Why not? And you're just going to find where you want it. Oh, that's cool. It says cherish. Cherish. Oil paint. Rubbish. I'm just trying to get a couple little words there. There we go. Okay, put that one aside. And let's just see what else Angela had in mind when I did this. Oh, yes, this one. Let's do. There's one big base. And you could just, I mean, this is great. If you don't have a lot of scrapbook paper or a lot of supplies, but you have punches, you know, a lot of us from back in our day when we did scrapbooking, perfect. I kind of want, let's see if I can get, there we go. Definitely cute. And I'm just, on this one, I'm just going for design, so. Trim enough where I need to. I mean, I think we're good right now, but it's going to be a pretty quick video, so. And then let's do something with this quilt. I love the sound of these heavy magazines being cut. Oh, here, look at, we can do this too. Let's see if I can get these people. Yes. That kind of looks like a stamp. I mean, I'm not trying to go for an actual real stamp. It's just the idea of the shape, if you will. And you know what, while we're at it, let's do a little bit of this font too. There we go. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one big one of this quilt. And we'll call that good. So now that you've got all of your little squares, again, you could do circles, you could do whatever. I'm just using what I recently have. And funny, I was looking for, I talked to Landon and I was like, I need to get like a punch. I was going to do a short, and I was like, I thought I had one and I don't. So there you go. All right, now we might use our distress ink for some of these. But basically what I'm going to do, and just in case you've forgotten in the short time that we've been away, this is kind of the look that we're going for. So let's put a couple of these together. Then I'm going to pause and I'm going to see if I can grab my stamps real quick. All right, so all we need is, and I did not get out my, what's this? Glue pad, so we'll just use this. I hate using paper to glue on. Which side am I using? Huh? This one with the zinnias. One of my favoriteest flowers. All right, and I'm just going to slap that on there, sort of in the middle. I think like that it says it's very high, which is kind of a, if you know anything about the Haig method, Haig series, it's like the relaxation, kind of the, I don't have the actual definition. I could look it up for you. Maybe I'll do that while I pause. This is okay. Let's do this one backwards. Let's do this one with the design on the back and the words on the front. See what we'll come up with. So let's get some of these out here. So here's a piece of scrapbook paper. This is, that way to just make it easier, we can just do a bunch of them real quick. Kool-Aid dyed paper. Here is some old book page. Here is some from a recipe book. Did we use that? No, there's that one. There we go. Let's just see if what we have, oh, maybe instead of, since I kind of already used that, let's use this. This is from an old, from a bowling score stat thing. I think it's really fun. Okay, now let's just put these aside for a minute. Oh, look, I found another one I did. Okay. So what matches? Well, I could do a purple instead of a pink. Oh, wait. Here. That one will work there. I just found this one that has purple and pink. So we'll put, ooh, that looks cool together. So those two. Kind of like the idea of that one. It's a little dark. How about this one with the Victorian kind of toile looking people right there? Trying to get it versatile. Ooh, this orange one is nice. What do I have that's... Yep, that's perfect right there. I said I was only going to do this top row, but that's kind of neat. Like a little vintage little blankie. All right, so we've got those done. Shoot, we might as well just do all of these. Now this one is This one's bigger, so I might do something different with that. This one would go perfect right. Let's see, which way is this supposed to go? That's like this on that green. And that scrapbook paper was actually, oh my gosh, too bad I didn't get that hose just a little bit more. That would have been fun. Oh well, let's see what it looks like. Can you tell it's a hose? No, we'll just... I don't even remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Here's an old quilt. So do I have another that's some old paper? I think I do, right? Dictionary. All right. Let's use this one. What's this? These are all those words. So we're just going to put the words up there. I don't remember what I was saying, so my apologies. I'm telling you. I'll do another one of these with the purple. Actually, I wonder what it would... Oh, look. Now that kind of blends in. Ooh, here. There we go. Now they're all a little bit different. And then we're just going to... I'm just rubbing these across my glue stick. I should move this a little bit so you can see it now that I got them all laid down there. I could be out of... This would be fast. Just want to make sure, most of all, that I get the corners on there. The nice part is your fingers get all gluey, so you can just pick up the next piece and carry on. And I'm not being real careful about, is it perfectly centered? If that's something that you feel like doing, you go for it. No right or wrong way. I mean, in my opinion, it's just paper. If I don't like one of them, it's okay if I throw it, right? Like that one's a little bit off. I'm just going to move it a bit. Smidge. Okay, good little tip. Get just a smidgy of glue on your finger and you'll just be picking these up and going to town. All right. We're almost on the home stretch for these. I'm going to then hit pause. Go find those stamps. I hope I have them here, and I hope I have... what's making me think I might not have them is because I have a project I know that involves those stamps at the lake. So I'm hoping that I didn't forget them. But if I pause you real quick, I can either confirm or deny whether I have them here or not. And last one. And that's how easy these are to put together. Now, if I wanted, like I did on... Oh, no, okay. After you do that, then you probably need to wash your hands a little bit. I'm just going to stick a little water in my... Okay. So, for example, on this one, I just added another piece of paper. So, for example, maybe we'll use... I'm just going to use some of my scraps. This purple might work. So maybe on this one, just because let's just slap her on here. And I'm going to put it kind of in the middle like that. And then I'm just going to take my paper edgers by Fiskars. And I'm just going to... Oops, I didn't get enough glue on that one. I just wanted to give you an example. I mean, the possibilities are endless here, but we're just going to go simple today. Okay, let me pause real quick. BRB. I was a little bit successful. I found the correspondence by Elizabeth Craft Design, correspondence from the past. I also grabbed my StazOn in jet black and in brown. I think we're just going to use this jet black. All right, now I just put all of mine. Let's test these other ones. I tested this little one and this airmail one. And then we got this New York one. So let me move this one down a little bit. And I am using, in case you don't know, I'm using this thing that's called a rock block. I can't remember who, somebody in, Crafter's Companion is who this is by. And it might have been Denise. Denise, if it was you that mentioned that you use these all the time. One of my subscribers said they use them all the time. And I will tell you, it is great for your black. There we go. You know, it just, because it's kind of at a curve, so it works pretty well. Okay, let's try that one on here. I'm going to be all inky. Demi and I have to run a bunch of errands. There we go. Cute. I don't have the little liney things that go across it. Let's just do this one as well. Put out like these 3 for right now. And now I'm going to grab my little words. Oh, some of these. Boy, girl, you were so smart. Okay, I love this. It says, oh, scrap. I don't know. It just seems like it needs to go on something. Maybe on this little guy. I don't know. It just seems fun. And, oh, poop. I had oh, snap and oh, scrap, and I got them. It's okay. These are just tiny words. There we go. Teensy tiny. All right, let's give it a little zhuzh. I like to zhuzh these little words. And we'll just, it's going to land where it lands is what's going to happen. I need that glue again. Huh. We have company coming tonight, and Dave's sick, and I'm just really not in the mood. They're coming from out of town. I'm like, it's just a lot. But I did say yes, because I love these people, so, you know, I can't complain. But I'm like, I got a lot of stuff to do, but I need to get this done because I need that video to go up. There we go. Oh, scrap. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Now let's see what we've got here. These are, oh, here. These are just words that literally I just started thinking, like I was thinking them, so I just started typing them on my typewriter. So it's just really wonky. I did these back when I was doing my mindfulness and creativity courses many years ago. Wow, do you guys hear that? Holy cannoli. That was thunder and lightning. It's supposed to rain all day today. Let's put these up here when we get done with them so you guys can see them. Let's see, do I have anything that's like a floral? I've got Just Be. Oh, Live Like a Flower and Just Be. We'll use both of those because they're easy to get to. Boom. And boom. Okay. This would be cute for Live Like a Flower. Oops, I kind of cut whatever that next one. That said do that. Okay, so just B. We need to find a place for that. And then Live Like a Flower. I need to cut that bottom part because I didn't cut very straight. Well, it's still not going to be straight because my fat fingers are in the way. There we go. That fits on there perfectly. I don't think I want to use that. Oh my gosh. You can hear it. When I can hear the rain in my craft room, you know it's coming down hard. I'm going to hold this up as we speak, or maybe she's done by now. I don't know. The kids are giving Zenny her bath and her haircut. Now the only thing is something nice to have would be, oh, and you heard me talking about you. And she just showed up. You look beautiful. She just showed up to show me off her new haircut. So Landon is the professional Zenny groomer. Oh, those are cute. Should we just see what we have? What else we have here? I think this needs something on top of it, like a little. Let's see if I have anything for these few. Let's see, there was a couple, right? No, I guess just that one. I think it would be cute to have some little flower or, oh look, we got this. Let's see. What do I have in all these this little paraphernalia of goodies? Oh, I have like, what color is that? Oh, I can pick pretty much any color. Here's something. What if I put this behind here? Now let's see, is she glued? Because what I do sometimes, these are, no, she's not, so we're going to glue her. These are vellum stickers, and I don't, well, if you saw my Masterboard Madness video, you know I don't use them nearly enough because, you know, you got to think that through a little bit or put them onto another piece of plain paper. But if you just kind of pull up the edge and glue them, which reminds me, I should probably share this. Recently, our friend Gail Augustinelli did a video making masterboards using these stickers from my video. And one of the things that she was having just a little bit of a struggle with was getting those stickers off. And the gal that had said, oh, you need to watch this video, said, I'm so sorry. Angela made it look so easy. Well, I want to show you guys. And I should probably share, and I thought I did say it on my video, but maybe it just wasn't clear enough. So I'm going to show you again. For these little stickers, one thing that I keep, I like that. Do I need, I don't think that really needs to be there, but I got it out. Now I feel like I need to use it. Maybe I have something else I can use it on. Looks like it'll be good there. Hang on. Apparently I can't glue and talk at the same time. Whoops. But I can make a big old mess. Come on, come on. Just a dibby dab. There we go. All right, you guys can look at those for a second. So here's what I use. So I know this looks rough because some of the stickers have come off on there, but All this is a piece of chipboard, and on it are now layers and layers of double-sided tape. So when one gets like all unsticky, then I just put another piece on top of it. Let's see if I have a sticker. Of course, I won't have a sticker that I can use. Handy dandy. But just imagine this is a sticker. It's not. So what you do is you make sure that the you're laying down the part that peels away. You're laying it down onto your tape, and then you kind of hold it down, and then you peel it back up, and then the sticker will just come off lickety split. So that's how I do that. I've shared that before, but I probably should share it a little more often. I just got this out, so I was like, what can I, you know what we could do with these? All right, so we've got this one, this one. This one I didn't do anything to. There we go. We've got that one, this one, and this one. However, what if...
Mom, where's the vacuum?
I'm doing a video, honey. It should be right around the corner there. In the kitchen. I was thinking maybe using some of these just to make a little... I don't like that together. See, once I get something out, I kind of want to use it. You know what I mean? Okay, here, we got bricks. We got this. What else do we have? That looks like a kitty cat. Here, we just got those three. I don't like it with that, but I mean, we could just make a little cluster like that. Take a little of this primary lesson thing. Maybe like that. And then perhaps we can find one of these we didn't finish. Or we could use one of these bigger ones. But I mean, the possibilities to use what to use these with are endless. But let me see what else we got here. I was looking to see if anything... I really wanted to use this. Maybe I can make it... the focal point, perhaps? Oops. I know I'm taking this, I'm kind of going off the grid here, but from what our project was. But I guess sometimes I like to do that just to say, so as to say, you know, don't stop where I've shown you. Keep going, you know. Oh, there's many a thing that you can continue to create just from a jumping off point, which is why I love watching you guys' videos and learning from you, those of you who have videos. I don't really love that, but I'm thinking what I do love is the concept of it. So maybe we just kind of go, that's a little better, isn't it? And maybe some writing. Oh, here's a different flower. Okay, I like these three together. We're just going to punch them together, not worry about it. And I like the idea of these. I'm going to just pop a bit of glue there. What I don't like is, oh, I didn't put my lid back on it. Or my pin. Oh, here, I need to go keep on this. I'm really wanting to, there, that's better. But let's just cover up. We're just going to staple it, because why not? Easiest way to do it. All right, and then let's just rip this little bit. All right, all right, all right. There we go, there we go. Now let's see if I have anything that's actually worthy as a caption. Be the change in the world. Simplify. Find the beauty in the mess. I say that a lot. I'm just looking. These are so funny. Put on your happy pants. Spearmint. Like experiment. Let's see. There's relax, take it easy. I mean, that's not the one I would have probably picked, but again, it's handy. And it will work. And then we will say goodbye. Until next time. All right, let's... And these were stickers, so we're good. And then I better clean up and get my booty in the shower. Let's see. All right. Here we go. All right. Well, let's look at what we've created, and then I'm going to put this little stack, this tiny little stack, right beside me, so I can finish these up off camera, just if I'm maybe feeling like I need a little something to do, or I'm in a slump or whatever. But let's take a look at what we got. We got this that needs something with it, right? Here we go. Here's the little cluster. We never used our bakery. I'm going to put that up there with that because I'm going to. There goes scrap. Just be. Here's the little girl. That was nice to use that one off my desk. Create every day. So simple. Nothing. Those are from the first ones I made. Live like a flower. And then these are all can continue to be decorated, or I can just leave them like they are. And that, my friends, is today's project. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a go. Try the Inchies and Twinchies. And if you haven't, go watch the video Inchies and Twinchies Oh My, and for more inspiration on how I actually did these. So until next time, friends, thanks for being here. Thanks for your continued and ongoing support, and for your comments. I love hearing from you. It makes my day. We will talk to you next time. Remember to take some time for you to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.